Okay, I'm still trying to explain to you what a function is. So I'm going to give you another random example. So here, let's say you've got a graph here given by the function b of x. Okay, so at the moment this here is not really a function, but sometimes we want to be able to manufacture a function. So what's been given here? Let's say this graph here has been given by b of x. Now we want to be able to manufacture a function from this. At the moment, it's not a function because of this bit here. It's a graph that goes back on itself here. So immediately, because of this bit here, this cannot be called a function. Well, remember a function. If you draw any vertical line, so here you've got 3 points. So this here cannot be a function. A function can only have 1 point. But the thing is, sometimes we want to be able to manufacture a function from something that is not a function, because for all we know that this part here of the graph is very good for us to model a real life situation. Okay, so we might want to discard this bit and keep this bit here, because this is a good, maybe a good model for describing something in nature that follows this path. Okay, so here, so given this here, what we do is, because we know that this bit here, well, this side here is not a function. This bit here, so let's just manufacture a function from this thing. So let's say this bit here, I'm going to chop it up here. Okay, let's just say this point here is A. Okay, and remember, even though I'm calling it A, so we can actually put -7 into the A. So I don't need to call it negative A. I can just call it A. Okay, so this point here, I'm just going to call it A. Okay, so here, really, what I'm trying to do later on is to discard this bit here. Okay, so that I can call the remaining part a function. So here, b of x. Let's say b of, if I want to create a function here, I would say b of x equals, and then I would describe, hang on, let me move this over here. So hang on, let me move this over here. So let's call this b of x. So suppose this line here, this whole line here, is given by b of x, and then I would need to give you something in here to describe this line. For example, I don't know. I don't. This is just a made up thing, but normally I would have to give you something like this: 3x to the power of 7 plus plus 4 plus 4 or whatever here to describe this line here. Okay, but because this is just a made up here, I'm going to leave it blank. Okay, so I would need to supply something here to create this graph here. So I would need to fill in this blank here. But then I also need to say, oh, by the way, x could be anything in the real number line, and also x has to be bigger than a. Okay, let's just say this part here is a, and also x has to be greater or equal to a. Okay, so by me specifying that x has to be greater or equal to a, I've now in effect create a function. So this here is a function, but don't forget I have to supply a formula that will draw this kind of graph here. But because it's a made up thing, it's a made up thing, so I'm just going to leave it as I'm just going to leave it blank. Okay. I was going to say something else. Okay, yeah, okay. So this, yeah. So cut this bit off, and well, by you specifying that x has to be greater than a, you're saying, oh, the domain is only valid when it's greater than a. So pretty much you can forget this bit here. Okay.